for a moment, if you ask yourself a question, what if I never knew pain? What if I never knew trouble? What if I never knew the suffering or unlove? What if I never knew those things? How would I feel? What would you reply? Happy, free, full of love, joy, even bliss. So asking the right question, what if I never knew trouble, pain, suffering, anger, and so on? What if I never knew these things? How would I feel? And your heart instantly opens up and responds that I know how I would feel. I would feel amazing, great, balanced, happy, joyous. And this is the answer from your heart. Your mind asked the right question. You ask this question with your mind, and your heart opens up and responds right away. And for a second or so, it gives you that sense of openness, joy, happiness, freedom, and love. It gives you that sense, it opens up, and it reveals its true nature, what's really in the heart. So it's a very powerful question to ask, what if I never knew pain? What if I never knew trauma? What if I never knew sadness, anger? How I would feel? And your heart opens up and gives you a big, profound sense. Even if you experience it if you even just glimpse it for a second, hold on to it for a second more. Get to know what's really in your heart. What if you never knew hurt, sadness, pain? How would you feel? Wow, relief, lightness, freedom, joy. So that is your natural self. That is your own God self. That is your consciousness shining through. And revealing its reality, its nature. Thus you can unknow what is not love. You can release what is not love. And for those who are more advanced, you can really use this practice, bhakti inquiry, to reflect. In my experience, what is not love? In my own experience, of course, in the inner self, what is not love? And you sense maybe that you might be a bit serious being, and that is not love. Being serious is not love. You might sense that you feel some disempowerment or weakness. That is also not love. Because in love, you feel great. You feel the whole universe at one with it. All the power flows through it, through this open heart. So this inquiry of what is not love can really show many, many things, like a mirror, the mirror of love. Let's call it the mirror of love. Instantly shows you what is not love, so that you can work through it, unknow it, unfamiliarize, release it into love, back into love. And thus the mirror of love will show you, oh, now there's more love. And you will see more love in all its shapes and forms. So thus, we may say there is a loving awareness, loving God, loving source, loving consciousness. This love is huge. It's not emotional love and so on. It's not conditional love. It's all power and wisdom included within it. Since the whole universe was made with it, it's a lot bigger. So you continue inquiring, noticing here within you what is not love. And that assists you to have this reflection and to see that you have accepted many things that are not love. You had made peace with a lot of things that are not love. You kind of adopted yourself to get along with society and friends and people around you. You have accepted, made peace with not love. In so many ways that somewhere far in your heart, the flame of love is still burning and inviting you back. And thus, by kindling this flame of love, by using the Bhakti inquiry and the mirror of love, you may easily work your way back to the greater and greater love. Because it is only you who has accepted not love, has made peace with not love, given up because again and again something was difficult, so you gave up before. And the body is a habitual organism. The body integrates those parts, unloving parts, and becomes normal to the body. Normal doesn't mean natural, doesn't mean love. And thus you can rewire your body. You can re-heal your body. You can return one step at a time. But imagine one step today, one step tomorrow, in a week, in a month, in a year, your love nature will grow exponentially. And in a year, you will not recognize yourself, how much you will have healed, how much not love you have released. In a year, tremendous, huge change can happen.